Hello, my name is Rocket, and welcome back to episode 14 of my Tiny Guardians 100% playthrough. Now, last episode we did merry-go-round in the hard difficulty in both the story and challenge mode, and today we're going to move on to Marsh Mawlo. But before that, as always, I'm gonna do my upgrades. Now we have what, 52 stars, right? We're gonna probably just upgrade everything since I'm going to be using units from every single what's it called? Already messing up. You know, if I'm going to be using warrior, range, magic, and stealth units, we can do all of them. I'm kind of forgetting the word I want to use to describe each different unit, but oh well, we have the warrior, the range, the magic, and the stealth, and we're gonna jump right into Marsh Mawlo. As you remember, last episode we did get all of the units, so that's also very cool. We're gonna be using a few of them in the Marsh Mawlo, so let's get into it. Lunali finally reaches the heart of Marsh Mawlo. Her summons tell her they can feel the presence of the sorceress along with other summoners. Preparing for the worst, Lunali goes forward. Alright. Let's see what this level has in store for us. We're going to be finally running a ranged guardian. We haven't used one in a while, but we're going to be using a paladin for the front line. We're going to be using a sentinel. This is probably, I think this is the first time we use a sentinel, right? We bought her last episode, so it'll be the first time we use the sentinel. I'm gonna get the cleric, the wizard, and the dancer. And that team looks great to me, so let's get started. Alright, already at the beginning we have a new enemy to talk about. We have the Marsh Mime, so 120 HP. They do 18 to 24 magical damage. They have a medium magical defense and attack at a medium attack speed. And they don't have an ability, so yeah, they're just a Marsh Mime. They are a magician and a clown and a mime. And yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna be summoning a paladin, a wizard, and another slot, and we can get the sentinel as well. Already a nice 4-member team. So we have the sentinel. Sentinels see and shoot really far. Level them up for a skill that damages all enemies in its path. So I think I mentioned about the sentinel's ability before in the playthrough, but in case you've forgotten, she basically just does a piercing arrow in a straight line, and the more you evolve it, the longer range it goes, and things like that, extra damage. So, you know, I think it's a very good range guardian because, well, look at that range, it's so big. It's going to be specifically good against an opponent in this level that we're going to be seeing in the future. So, and she will also be very good for the boss. We're seeing an old face again, and yeah, it's going to be very good. And let's get started. I'm going to trap behind me just in case there's a few enemies coming from there. And we already have a lot of marsh clowns, which can be very scary, right? And we have the marsh clowns just waiting in the wing right there. And for now, we're just gonna get ourselves a few men and start building up our team. So you have, I'm gonna be running 2 paladins, right? And then one of the remaining. So we have what, the dancer and the cleric to go. And obviously, the paladin is just a great source of frontline. The berserker isn't really useful, I guess. We kind of just need frontline. I think we have enough AoE for this specific level, so I think the berserker is not really necessary. I think the paladin is a bigger frontline source than the berserker, so we can just you know, use double paladin, and we get a slot for another strong guardian that can help us throughout the level in a different way. I think that's just fine. We're gonna get another slot, and we're gonna trade those two. Something like that looks good to me. And I'm gonna trap the entrance here. We have the Ringmaster. So yeah, the Ringmaster, as you remember, that he's the summoner that gave us the cleric, and now he's actually our opponent here. He's going to be the boss of this level, but I'm going to be getting into him a little bit later. So we have the Marsh Mime, like we talked a little bit about a while ago, right? So those who are silent are deadly. Marsh Mimes are a great example. So just a nice little description. He doesn't really have an ability. So you have the Ringmaster. So you don't know about his HP. I think it has 6,000 if I remember correctly. But we might see it in just a little bit. He does 60 to 65 physical range damage. Has a high defense in both magical and physical. It has a medium attack speed. And yeah. And while I was talking, Lunali just lost a lot of HP. What the hell happened here? Hopefully that doesn't cost us the 3 stars. I'm gonna probably starfall all those bats. They can be very annoying, as you already know. And at last we're going to get a Dancer to help us out with some utility for our team. Extra stats, very good. We should be getting another trap very soon as well. Gonna use another slot there. I'm gonna trap the other entrance here. Right now we're doing just fine. The Marsh Clowns are coming alone, so with no ally to support. So I think we're doing just fine. And I have some Blizzicians over here. We're gonna tap on them. Why did this one take damage? Come on, Trap. But I think we're doing just fine. Please don't one-shot our wizard. There you go. We have a little bit of healing with the cleric. And we have some lunatic balloons. Lovely. Get rid of them, wizard. Faster, faster. Oh god, let them pop. Alright. We also have these ones over here. Gonna need both our ranged units to deal with them. As you know, very scary. I think the 2 paladins can deal very well with the bats. He's actually attacking the Mali. Really? Alright. We're gonna get ourselves the Dancer. Help us out a little bit. Also will be very useful because he can do ranged physical damage, right? So it can help us defeat these balloons or these hot air lunatics, more precisely speaking. And we really need them to be taken care of. Come on. They're very scary units, so, you know, take care of them. I'm gonna heal my wizard before he dies. Doing just fine. I'm gonna tap that wave as fast as possible. We need that extra star points. And we really need to take care of these bats. Really good. Gonna level up our Dancer to give us extra stats for our whole entire team. So it's gonna be extra attack, which will be very good. After that, I think we can level up the Wizard. And maybe the Cleric, then the Sentinel. I don't think we need to level up the Paladin, so you can actually use it to upgrade something else. That was kind of a useless heal, but it's okay. So, you don't really need to level up the Paladins. They can actually survive pretty well in this level. Since, you know, all the enemies usually come in... or small waves are usually alone. So, you know, like this is a small wave and came alone, so you can actually... oh god, what was I talking about? Yeah, so you don't need to level up the paladins for them to tank something. There's not going to be a certain point where, you know, it's actually impossible and you need a bare frontline or they're just going to die. There's no need, just having them stand there. They already have really good stats, so you actually don't need them leveled up. Right now we're just gathering more mana and gathering more stats. And hopefully they can take care of all these balloons. Hopefully they go for these paladins. Please? Don't go. Alright, so we have the creepy cannonball. A cannon that shoots slowly but far. Use ranged units to take them out. So our biggest ranged unit that has, you know, a lot of range and can deal with these creepy cannonballs is the Sentinel. So the Sentinel is particularly good against these enemies in this level. Because she has huge range, she can actually damage the creepy cannonballs. They have a big range and usually will be summoned around this area, so around the circle where we're in. So kind of in the grass area over here. And they do splash damage, like the Murky, the Multi, the Maglum, so things like that. So their cannonballs, when they throw them, they do splash damage and obviously can be very hurtful. So it is very nice if you take them down before they do something threatening. I'm gonna hope that my Sentinel takes care of them. As you can see, they're outside the range of where your units are, so melee units cannot damage them. And you really need the Sentinel to take care of them, but obviously he's too busy not taking care of them. He's taking care of the bats, but there we go. So with 2 autos in level 1, you should be able to take care of them. I'm not sure if with this level up you can actually one-shot them. Not too sure on that, but maybe. Alright, that was a nice boost, so maybe. And we're gonna level up our wizard, help us out a little bit on the AoE department. We're gonna trap that entrance. And right now I think we're doing just fine. We kinda want the wizard over here to take care of these bats. Alright, a nice fireball. Very good. And he can... Oh god! Come on! No. Don't do that. You're hurting me. Alright. We're gonna level up the dancer again to give us extra defense. And I'm gonna heal Lunali before she dies. I'm gonna need a wizard over there to take care of these balloons before they reach Lunali, please. Alright, you didn't take any splash damage. Very good. We also have the Dynabikes as well. These clowns live to haunt us by removing our star points. And we just died because of the splash damage. So you know that Dynabike. Very hurtful. Tap. We really want the 3 stars. And why aren't you in the healing area? What the hell is... What? What is the dancer doing? He's running away from the regen. What is that? Alright, we're gonna level up the Sentinel. Yeah, we're gonna level up the Sentinel to level 3. She will get upgrades on her travel, on her travel in level 3. So basically she gets upgraded on her piercing arrow, so her ability. I really want... Yeah, look at that range, just one-shotting the cannonball. Very good. Exactly what we wanted from her. And we're gonna level up our wizard to level 3 as well. Help us out. We're gonna need them to take care of these hot air lunatics over here. And you know, the Sentinel usually has such a big range that she can do a lot of attacks from different areas. You also have an extra cannonball. She reaches the cannonball from the middle. That's crazy, right? So, you know, the Sentinel is a nice unit to use in this level. I haven't been using a lot of ranged guardians throughout my playthrough, so it's good to know that there's some levels where she's specifically good and we're not just using like the hunter for the traps or something like that, right? It's good to know that there's levels they do excel. And we're gonna put another trap on that entrance over there. And we really need the wizard over here to deal with these hot air lunatics and our ranger, or not a ranger, or Sentinel. There you go. So we've been actually keeping the 3 stars after we got them, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna level up I don't know, the extra movement speed doesn't seem that good to me, so maybe I'm gonna level up the wizard again. And we can level up the cleric and then the sentinel. And keep that going. You know, this is a big wave of balloons. Very scary balloons. I'm gonna heal before I lose someone. You have the music changing, you have the Ringmaster. The Ringmaster of Marsh Mawlo, adept at illusions and space magic. Beware his bats, clones, and the deadly black hole. Alright, so let's talk about the bats, the clones, and the deadly black holes. So there's 3 abilities, or 4. I don't quite remember. Maybe 3 or 4. I mean, they mentioned 3, so I guess it's 3. So let's talk about them. We have the bats. The bats does a ton of damage. When he uses the bats, you can't really cancel it. It's gonna do like 70% of Lunali's HP. So hopefully you have a regen or a cleric to heal him. Or to heal her specifically. Because if she does the bats twice, Lunali will die and you lose the level. So pay attention to that. The clones is something you can avoid. So if you actually damage and kill all 4 clones that will appear, there will be 4 clones. The attack is cancelled, right? So Lunali doesn't take damage, you keep your star points and everyone's happy. Maybe not the Ringmaster, but you know. And the black hole, if one of your allies gets sucked into the black hole, they will die. No matter who they are, they will get one shot. So obviously slow units like warrior types will just die. If they're close to the black hole, you do not have time for them to move and get away from there. So when we reach that point where he's just doing black holes and things like that, I think we can maybe do extra sentinels, because, you know, the range units in specific are very good against bosses, because, you know, bosses usually have high defense in both magical and physical, and the magician, the magic type guardians usually are for AoE. So you have the magician and the wizard, the damaging magic cards. So right, we also have the cleric. The cleric is more of a supported healer, right? And the magician and the wizard are AoE damagers, right? But the range units usually are more oriented to one target, so usually only target to one enemy, and they do a lot more damage. So obviously the sentinel in this specific case will do more damage than the wizard in this final moment where we're just going to be fighting the ringmaster. So, you know, a lot of info to take in, but the bats not really stoppable. They just hurt Lunali, and really need a cleric or a regen healer. The clones, you can actually kill them, so make sure you have something with range like the sentinel or a wizard as well, so you can take all 4 of them before they do their attack and damage Lunali, and the attack will be cancelled. And the black hole, just try to have fast units that don't get sucked into the black hole or they will die. I'm pretty sure if the warrior units will be close to the black hole, we're gonna lose them, but you know, that's gonna happen eventually. And I'm gonna take care of a bit of these bats here because I can't deal with them. And alright, he's using the bad attack I was talking about. There's nothing we can do. Look at that. Look at that damage. So the reason why Lunali didn't take damage is because but please attack! Why isn't no one attacking? Hello? Alright, let me talk. Right. So the reason the bats didn't do damage is because I have a level 3 dancer, and the dancer gives extra defense stats. So if you do not have that extra defense, like 60 to 70% of Lunali's HP goes down the drain. And if he does the bad attack twice and you don't have a cleric or a regen healing, you're done. The level is over. And the second move he used was the clone. So as you can see, there's 4 clones lined up, and they have very low HP. So if you take them down before they do their attack, no damage will be taken. I was kind of scared a little bit because no unit was attacking the clones, and I was like, what? And now he goes over there, and let's see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna fight him again. You also can summon a few bats, and this is the black hole. My cleric is dead, my wizard is dead, everyone's just dead. Oh my god, please don't die, dancer, at least. Everyone's just dead. This is the... what's it called? Story mode, so, you know, I end up just getting a revive from them, but obviously, you know, not the ideal thing. Look at his damage. Alright, so he's summoning his clone, so I really need my team to attack. I don't know why the wizard is not attacking. Attack, team. Alright, there we go. Very good. I'm gonna get extra boosts on our sentinel. He's our most important one, to do a lot of damage against the ringmaster, and you know, she's just dead. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The dancer's probably... Dancer, really? She stopped to heal our units. Alright, we actually managed to save her. Yeah, he's just dead, I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna heal after he attacks. Really, wizard? You're actually there? Come on. It's going kind of bad. You know, it's not really that tough. I think the challenge mode is a lot more difficult because you actually lose the units. But if you don't lose Lunali, if you heal Lunali with the cleric or the regen, you should be fine. And after a little while, you will defeat the ringmaster. Alright, get away, team. Alright, very good. Get away, team. Okay, get away, team. Come on, run. Oh god, we lost 4 characters. Oh god, we're all dead. Let's move, team. Oh my god. We're just losing everyone constantly. Alright, the sentinel should be able to finish the ringmaster off here. And yeah, you know, it's very weird, you know, losing all your units constantly. It's a hard boss. But with that, we have finished the Ringmaster. We have defeated the Marsh Mawlo level in hard difficulty with 3 stars. And now let's see what happens. Okay, so hello, I'm back. So as you can see, Lunali went to see what the Ringmaster was hiding, and of course the master, Lunali's master, was imprisoned, and Lunali saved her. And you know, this is the not the Ringmaster, the master of Lunali, and she went to take off the mask of the Ringmaster, and she recognizes him, obviously. And then he just turns into bats and flees. And to be continued, we don't know that much about the Ringmaster. He's been a very interesting character so far. I think the theme of the clown level in general was very good. I think the Ringmaster was actually a very exciting and cool boss enemy, and I would like to see the continuation of this. What happens, and why does the Master know the Ringmaster, and why did the Ringmaster kidnap the Lunali's master? But yeah, we don't know more than that for now. And with that, we have finished the Tiny Guardians story mode. Yes, we finished the story mode, but we're not done yet. I got 2 new achievements, Tough Tail and Tribilliant. Alright, you saw my Steam achievements over there. So let's see, you have Once Upon the End, so defeat the Ringmaster. You have Tough Tail, complete 14 levels in the hard mode. And you have Tribilliant, get 3 stars and 14 starry levels in hard mode. So no, very good. I'm still missing a few. Obviously, you have the Startacular. You have Perfect Defense, you have Distant Dreams, Lionheart, Snare Care, Bring Them to Life, and Comet Plummet. But for now, we unlocked 3 new levels. Yes, we unlocked the Warlord's Woods, so this is a little bit of a boss fight against a troll. You have the Red Hot Expedition, where we face another Morguk general. And we have the Eternal Eclipse. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a video on this. I'm not really sure. Maybe not on the playthrough, but I'll still make a video about it, maybe. And you know, this is where you go to fight endless enemies, and the level only ends when you die. And you can have a really high score and try to get the highest score you can possibly get, right? But for now, we're still not done. We have another thing in our channel. So we got Marsh Mawlo, we have 3 coins, we have extra 3 coins, we have 6 now, and we can't really use them for anything, unfortunately, but oh well. And let's see, we still have the challenge mode. Don't forget about the challenge mode. We have the Revive, No Stealth, and upgrades max of level 4. Alright, so I'm gonna get level 4 upgrades. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So yeah, let's go into the Marsh Mawlo, the challenge mode. Now that we talked a little bit about the new levels, I'm going to be doing, obviously, the Warlord's Woods and the Red Hot Expedition, but I won't be doing one on the Eternal Eclipse. I'll maybe make a separate video about it in the future, but not on the playthrough. After we do these 3 levels, you know, the challenge mode and the story challenge and the story challenge, you'll be done with the playthrough. We will have the 100% complete, or completion. But for that, let's get into the challenge mode. So remember, we have no stealth guardians, but they do give us an assassin, so very good. We're going to be getting a paladin. We want the Sentinel, we want the Cleric, we want the Healer, or the Wizard. The Cleric is the Healer. And, yeah? Should I get I guess we can get an Archer, maybe? I'm going to be running basically the same strategy, but instead of the Dancer, we'll have the Assassin. Sure, I'll get myself an Archer. Because, you know, at the end of the level, when he just is using the Dark Hole, the Ringmaster, remember that we have no revives, so all of our characters will die, and we have to resummon new allies, and the Archer is a cheap one that can actually output a nice amount of damage, so sure, we'll get the Archer. I kind of like having my team in order, so I'm going to do it like that. Alright. I think this is the last clown-themed level, which is kind of sad. I really am fond of this this theme in this game. I think it's the best one, and the music is awesome. I think they put a lot of work in the clown theme in specific, but yeah. You can get already, like, look at this. You already have 5 characters. That's crazy, and that looks fine to me. It's the same thing. Whatever. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Let's go. I'm gonna trap behind me again, just in case some more hooded chasers appear. And we're gonna summon the Cleric next, and then we can start upgrading our units. And hopefully we can get rid of the Marsh Clowns before they help and buff the Marsh Mines. I'm gonna leave that potion a little bit there and touch. So you can use it to the max. Alright. So in a very normal strategy, just to frontline to backline and an assassin to take care of some other enemy. Can I get the wizard to take care of these chasers over here? There we go. Nice AoE damage. Maybe gonna starfall that. Looks like a... I mean, we don't need to. There's no other wave, so I think we can save it for another opportunity. I'm gonna check the entrance now. No, not like that, please. Thank you. That seems good. Alright, we can actually summon the Cleric now. And hello, Ringmaster, one more time. I think the end is actually pretty cool, because, you know, the Ringmaster turns into bats and just flees and have no answers. You know, nice teaser for, you know, maybe a future Tiny Guardians 2 or something like that. I would love to play that game. But for now, you know, it's been 5 years. This game is from 2015, I think, and still nothing. But they're kind of just finishing Post Night 2 now, but hopefully in the future, after, you know, Post Night 2, they can do a Tiny Guardians 2. I don't know what they're working on. But yeah, I really would like to play that. And we're gonna level up the Sentinel. It's good. So let's get some love to the Ranged Guardians. I haven't used that much in this playthrough. Also have, I could have trapped these guys over here. That's my bad. Oh, it still worked. The trap works really bad in this game. It sometimes just procs, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you don't even use it and it gets into cooldown. Really weird stuff, not gonna lie. But hey, what you gonna do, right? Games can't be perfect. I'm gonna regen my... I don't need... Why is this game giving me so many potions in this level? We're doing just fine. I think the easiest levels, it's the ones they give us potions, like they're messing with us. Alright. Gonna get the wizard to level 2 as well. And the cleric. Alright, you're doing fine. A trap here again. I'm gonna keep a few more allies over here. At least you can take care of the... No! Take care of these ones! They're the scariest ones. Oh god. We're gonna get the assassin to level 2 as well. He can also help us a little bit on the DPS output. And the sentinel is bringing the pain against these enemies. And, they have medium magical defense, so obviously a ranged physical damager like the sentinel will do very good. Very nice. Yeah, we're doing just fine. I think the biggest issue with the challenge mode in this level in specific is that obviously the ringmaster just kills everyone on your team. And, it's not fun. But hey, what you gonna do? We're gonna level up the sentinel next. Keep giving those range units some love. Gonna trap there. Gonna starfall that. At least get rid of the stage 1 balloon so that all of those 6 balloons don't proc near Lunali. I mean, this isn't the story mode. I actually didn't need to do that, but I have some new... what's the word? Forget. Yeah, I'm used to doing it now at this point. I'm forgetting a lot of words that I want to say. But it's something that I've done so much to try to protect that it kind of just... it's kind of like a routine now. So something I'm used to doing. What's the word for that? Oh god. I'm gonna level up my wizard to level 2 or level 3. And I think our team is just doing just fine. Even without the dancer. I mean, they do give us a free unit. Like, you get the assassin for free, and you even have more mana than in the story mode. Gonna trap that entrance. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna put the wizard over here to deal with those balloons. Level up our cleric. Get rid of the Dynabag. We have a lot of Dynabags getting ready to explode in our face. He'll just make everyone healthy. Alright, we should be getting into the final part as well very soon. And then we're gonna level up Assassin, maybe? Or Assassin is something we can upgrade with not, with low worries because he's very fast, so you can probably get him away in time for the black hole, and even if the rest of your units die, even if we just have the assassin, we can do pretty decently. So yeah, that's probably our best upgrade actually. I'm pretty sure the rest of them will just die to the black hole because I'm so bad that I probably can't get them out of the way. But hey, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna put the sentinel over more to this area maybe, so I can maybe attack these opponents over here, and the paladin is gonna tank it. Very good. And look at that sentinel range. We're gonna really need her to take care of these cannonballs over here. So the creepy cannonballer. He's doing a lot of damage. I really need the sentinel to start dealing with them. Come on, this one. Really? Come on. Oh my god. Sentinel. Thank you. Alright, let's keep leveling up our assassin. I kinda just thought about that the assassin was a very good upgrade because of the dark black hole. And we're gonna get all of these units over here to take care of these hot air lunatics. Heal my party. Trap there. I have a few more Dynamites coming. I'm gonna keep leveling up my... Oh god! Level you up before you die. Level 5 assassin. I think that's the first time I get the assassin level 5. So look at him go. We're gonna actually keep him safe as we go on. I'm gonna probably just starfall that. Okay, still have a lot more bats coming our way. I'm gonna regen my team. And the Ringmaster is appearing, so we're getting to that final phase. Probably start following this would have been good, but we have... Oh god, that's terrible. No, 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 no. No. Oh god. Really, Sentinel? No, I'm gonna summon an Archer. Alright. Right. Is she fast? She's kinda fast, yeah? We can probably do good. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the Paladin. We're gonna get rid of the other Paladin. And he's actually doing attacks. Okay. Get out of here! Alright, at least you get out of there. Okay, thank you. Just gonna summon archers. Level her up. At least level 1, sure she does, you know, has a fire, oh god, her ability, so she gets extra attack speed, and she can do a bit more damage. I'm not gonna really level up my units, because they're probably just gonna end up dying to the black hole anyway. Oh really? And look at that! You saw how much damage he did? He almost killed Lunali. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Alright, come on, come play. Come play, Ringmaster. Very good, thank you. I'm not even sure if that... Can he receive damage from her spells? I'm not even sure. Alright, there we go. Is he really gonna just do that? Okay, thank you. Please just die. Die. Okay, you really wanna be like that? Oh god. Run, assassin. Okay. Kinda not talking because I'm trying to focus a little bit. Ah, she's dead. It's such a funny ability though. I'm like, no, don't die, and then they end up dying. It's kind of funny. For me, that's just me. But there we go. The Ringmaster defeated, and another challenge mode completed. And with that, we have finished the Tiny Guardian story mode, or you know, up until the point we get our Lunali's Master back. And we have a few more achievements there in this team. Alright, hello. Lionheart, Startacular, and Distant Dreams. Alright. See, I haven't done this before, so... a few Steam achievements I haven't done before. I'm doing it only in the 100% playthrough, so very good. Let's see what we have. We have the Marsh Mawlo, and we completed every quest right now. We have no quests. So you see, you did good. We have you, so you have oh god, Startacular. Earn a total of 56 stars. We have it's Perfect Defense. Defeat the Ringmaster and earn 4 stars for that level. We just did that. We have Distant Dreams, complete 14 challenge levels. And we have Lionheart, complete 14 challenge levels in the hard mode. We also have 3 extra achievements. We have Snare Care, kill 30 enemies with Trap in a single level. This is just something I'll have to do before the final episode, because I do want to have all achievements completed, because you know, this is 100% playthrough and everything done. We have Bring Them to Life, revive 100 units with regen, something else I just have to do. Kill 1000 enemies with Starfall. We killed 487 so far, so you know, something to do with our cards that I'll just have to do probably offline, or you know, while I'm not recording. But we still have 2 levels to go, and maybe I'll do a video in the future about the Eternal Eclipse, but we can read the Eternal Eclipse because we won't be doing a playthrough episode about it. So, Endless Mode, embark upon the oh god, I can't read. Embark upon the eternal eclipse to prove the strength of your team. Never-ending waves of enemies await you in this ultimate challenge. So in this level, you will find the clown-themed enemies. So if you go to our collection into our enemies, as you can see, we have most of them figured out. We have, let's talk about the new ones. We have the Marsh Mawlo, so 120 HP, 18 to 24 magical damage, medium magical defense, and normal attack speed. You have the creepy cannonball with the splash damage, just like the multi, the Maglum, and the Murky. So 60 HP, 20 to 30 magical damage, low physical defense, and a normal attack speed. You have the Ringmaster, so 4000 HP. I thought it was 6000. I think I said that throughout the video somewhere. You have 60 to 65 physical range damage, high magical and physical defense, and a normal attack speed. And it's a boss enemy, so the Ringmaster of Marsh Mawlo, adept at illusions and space magic. Probably my favorite boss, probably the hardest one so far as well. This one was the easiest. It's kind of like just move around. But yeah, I'm just kind of digressing here. I'm gonna reset that for next episode. Next episode we'll be doing the Warlord's Woods, but for now we have defeated the Marsh Mawlo in the hard difficulty in both the story and challenge mode, and with that the story mode of Tiny Guardians as well, up until the point where we rescue Lunali's Master, all in hard difficulty, all with the stars that we have gained up until that point. So very good. With that, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.